Life has a way of lulling us into a false sense of comfort, a comfort that, though familiar, is stagnant. People cling to this comfort even when dissatisfaction gnaws at their days, and before they know it, life has passed by, dulled by routine and mediocrity. But here's the hard truth. Life owes you nothing. The world does not see you with the admiring eyes of your loved ones. It won't bend to your desires or cheer for your victories. It stands impartial, unmoved by your comfort zone. Yet this neutrality isn't a curse, it's an opportunity. It isn't out to see you fail, nor does it revel in your struggle. The question then is simple. What do you intend to do with the life you've been given? Imagine a future version of yourself, stronger, wiser, more courageous. What would they advise you to do today? What first steps would they tell you to take? Would they tell you to hide from challenges or face them head on? If you choose to work, then work with every ounce of your being. If you choose to rest, rest fully and recharge. Life demands that you show up, fully present and fully committed. There will be days when the weight of doubt and exhaustion whispers for you to retreat, but it is precisely in those moments that you must dig deep, create ways to push forward, play mental games, find small victories, and harness every ounce of creativity to reach the next level. Waiting for life to hand you what you want is like waiting for a storm to pass while standing in the rain. You must take control. Face adversity without flinching and stare down your excuses. If you want success, you need to ignite that fire within. Drive yourself forward, not because life will hand you success, but because you're willing to fight for it. True growth only comes when you step outside your comfort zone and into uncertainty. Yes, it's daunting, but that's where transformation happens, where the mundane breaks and progress is born. Whether building a career, nurturing relationships, or pursuing dreams, only by embracing challenges will you unlock your fullest potential. And as you grind, remember this. Strength is not built on easy days, but on those when you keep going despite the odds. Human beings are not insignificant. We are wired to create, to overcome, to forge our path through chaos. We take what could be, face it with courage, and transform it into what is. So don't tread softly through life, whispering your potential into the void. Decide what you want. Reach for it as if your very existence depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. Own your decisions. Accept responsibility for your journey. Embrace that it is you and only you who can craft a life of meaning. Excuses will always be tempting. Blaming circumstances and others may provide fleeting comfort, but it diminishes your power and clouds your potential. Instead, step up and own your path. The more responsibility you claim, the stronger you will become, and with strength comes an unshakable sense of control and contentment. Remember, progress comes from pushing yourself beyond what's easy, from not settling. The world is brimming with talent, but talent alone achieves nothing without grit and action. Realize that true accomplishment requires sacrifice, discipline, and relentless pursuit. Most won't pay that price, and that's why greatness remains rare. Excuses are illusions, lies that hold you back. Counter them with the truth. You have the power, the time, and the capacity to strive. If you're breathing, you have another chance to rise, to make today count. If there's a dream inside you, don't just let it sit dormant. Stand up, move, act. Every moment you take to learn, to write your plan, to push forward. Those are the moments that change the course of your life. Dare to be brave. Challenge yourself to do what is hard, what is unknown, what others fear. Commit to moving forward, to making progress, and to shaping your life into one filled with meaning and achievement. Life is tough. There's no avoiding that. But in that difficulty lies the greatest gift, the chance to grow, to inspire others, and to live a life that you can look back on with pride. So keep pushing, keep striving, and hold on to the belief that each step forward brings you closer to the life you're capable of living. Let the promise of a better tomorrow fuel your resolve today. And when life gets heavy, remember, a little more hope, a little less despair, and you can make it through anything. Too many people spend their lives treading water, keeping their heads just above the surface, never daring to swim toward distant, uncharted shores. Why? Because comfort is seductive. It's the warm, familiar cocoon that shields you from risk and uncertainty, but it's also the invisible cage that stifles your potential. The truth is, life rewards the brave, those willing to trade comfort for challenge, the known for the unknown. Understand this. The most profound changes in your life will not happen when you play it safe. The times when you chose to challenge yourself, push your limits, and risk failure, those are the moments that will define you. Growth doesn't come in moments of ease, but in the moments when you decide to keep moving forward, even when the road is steep and the outcome uncertain. Most people stay within the lines, painting their lives in shades of beige because they fear what lies outside. But greatness requires bold strokes. It requires you to pick up that brush and splash your canvas with colors so bright they hurt the eyes of those who dare to watch. If you want to break free from mediocrity, you must be willing to embrace discomfort and use it as a catalyst for change. Here's a fact that many ignore. The world does not care how much potential you have. Talent without action is wasted. It's the quiet dreamers who fail to make noise, who watch life pass by while others, those who dare, who try, who fall and get back up, claim the rewards. You must choose to be more than a dreamer. You must choose to be a doer. How do you start? You start by taking ownership of your life. Stop looking for someone else to blame. The moment you accept that you are the architect of your destiny, you will begin to reclaim your power. Every time you find yourself making excuses, catch yourself and remember that excuses don't change your circumstances. Action does. Discipline is the backbone of every great success story. It's not the grand moments that define you, but the small choices you make day in and day out. Will you choose to put in those extra hours when fatigue beckons? Will you study that extra chapter when everyone else is calling it a night? Will you practice that skill relentlessly until it's second nature? Those choices compound over time and will set you apart. And remember, there will be days when it all feels pointless, when setbacks make you question whether the struggle is worth it. On those days, remind yourself that setbacks are not failures, but lessons. Failure only becomes permanent when you stop trying. Let each setback teach you resilience, adaptability, and the art of perseverance. The strongest among us are not those who never fall, but those who fall, learn, and rise stronger. Visualize where you want to be in 5, 10, 20 years. Imagine the person you hope to become. Now, bring that vision into focus and let it guide your actions. Your future self isn't built in an instant, but through consistent, courageous actions taken every day. Think about it. What if you poured everything into every hour, every task, every interaction? What if you woke up each morning with the determination to leave nothing on the table? The results would be transformative. Push beyond mediocrity. Push beyond the voices, both internal and external, that tell you to settle. Push beyond the fear of not being enough, of failure, of judgment. The reality is that every great achiever, every innovator, and every trailblazer started from that same place of uncertainty and doubt. They were not fearless. They were courageous enough to move forward despite the fear. The path to an extraordinary life is one of relentless commitment. It's built on a foundation of self-belief and an iron will. It's fueled by the determination to rise above the ordinary and create something uniquely yours. When the world tests your resolve, when doubt whispers in your ear, remind yourself of your vision and press on. Because in the end, when the final chapter of your life is written, what will matter is not how long you stayed in your comfort zone, but how many times you dared to leave it behind. Will you be one of those who merely existed, or will you be one who lived? Who dared? Who changed the narrative and made every day count? The choice is yours, and the power lies within you. Seize it. Remember that life is not a rehearsal. Your journey is yours to shape, so choose to make it extraordinary. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more empowering content. Share this message with someone who needs a push toward their own potential, and turn on the notification bell so you're the first to know when new content is posted. Your support helps fuel this journey, and together, we can inspire each other to reach new heights. Thank you for watching, and keep pushing forward.